Hello, everyone. This is RB Ansel. There's something I need to get off my chest. A couple days back, I had gotten into it with a conservative commentator here on Instagram who, like the bully that she is, showed a video of Steven Crowder and his now ex-wife while she was 8 months pregnant getting into an argument. I personally said that she was in the wrong, which she was, and now everybody, like the little flying monkeys that they are trying to jump my crap over my comment. Okay? And what these women don't seem to understand is that you cannot always believe all women in situations that are abuse. Okay? She clearly looked like she was the aggressor in this situation. I should know, because my mother would do that to me. Okay? My mother did that to me when I was in my 20s, when I was living with her. I mean, seriously. My mother did the same shit that forget my language. My mother did the same crap that Hillary Crowder did when I was living with my mom. She would feign getting scared, attack me, and then act like I'm in the wrong. Now, I know this is a spousal abuse situation, and I'm not saying this because I like Steven Crowder. I'm not condoning his actions whatsoever. But to say that you're doing this to be go women in regards to abusive situations, here's a reality check. Women can be abusers too, and women get away with it more than men. If you don't believe me, look it up. Women are more likely than men, 23% to men's 19%. In regards to abusive situations, women are more likely to be the perpetrator of an abusive relationship than men are. And somehow, women are the ones that should be believed in their abuse. Okay? God forbid we disregard a man. Okay? I mean, he's beaten, bloody, and bruised. What the hell makes you think that he's the one hitting her? Okay? It's always the man's fault with women like this. She didn't sound scared. She sounded confrontational and started throwing temper tantrums. Okay? She's even dictating where he has to go when they were together. Okay? She's dictating where he should and shouldn't be going. That's not an abused woman. Okay? That is not an abused woman. That is an abuser. Okay? Cry me a river. And this very same conservative commentator had given me the nerve to try to throw her own husband into this, throwing him under the bus, trying to say that he's like the most perfect, nice man in the entire world. I have a newsflash for you. It means you're an aggressor. Okay? If you say all these nice things about your husband just to cover your own ass, it means you're a child. That means you're a spousal abuser yourself. Okay? So, I don't care what the hell you think of me, but this has got to stop. Don't claim yourself to be a conservative while doing mean girl shit like this. Okay? I mean, you don't bully people into submission because you want to be on the high end, on the high ground. No, this is morally reprehensible. Okay? And I pray that this woman comes to repentance of her sins. I don't need it. Okay? I'm taking it up with God myself. And I have been. Okay? I don't need her prayers. She needs them herself. She needs to seek repentance. She needs to sort out her own problems. Okay? For God's sake, this woman's the mother of a son. What's going to happen if she has multiple sons? Like, what's going to happen if one or even all of her sons are being accused of beating women when they clearly claim it's not true? When other things have been going on that is not true. But believe all women. Got it. Okay? I'm getting sick and tired of this whole believe all women situation because you've been abused yourself. Okay? I don't buy it. Okay? Whatever happened to due process? Okay? He doesn't look like or act like he's being abused here. I mean, if he was the aggressor in that conversation, he'd have popped up and popped her one. But he didn't. Okay? He didn't. So here's the thing. Before you start throwing stones at men for alleged abuse, read the situation clearly. Because all you're doing is fomenting more violence. And it backfires from the thing that you were trying to alleviate. Okay? I mean, you're saying that you're against spousal abuse, but you're promoting it. You're re-victimizing the abused by promoting somebody else's abuse, by promoting what they didn't want shown. Okay? Come to think of it, Hillary posted that herself. Wanted to show how Steven Crowder's a crazy dude. Okay, does that sound like a sane woman? Does that sound like an abused woman? That to me sounds like an abuser trying to get a leg up. Okay? Please, stop believing all women, conservatives and liberals. Seriously, stop. Okay? Because in regards to rape, this whole Me Too movement, I've seen this so many times on Special Victims Unit that 9 times out of 10, when a rape problem comes up, that the victim pursued her victimizer. While the other 10% of the time, it was a luring situation. Or something else entirely. It makes no legitimate sense to me why a conservative commentator would perpetuate more violence against somebody. Okay? All because she feels that somebody is in the wrong. You don't know their familial situation. Okay? She doesn't look like she's being abused. In fact, she looks like she's the one being aggressive. He has stated in the past that she had been on medications. I'm not kidding. He has stated in the past that she's been on medication. And I think she has been diagnosed with depression and possibly borderline personality disorder. And he already has self-esteem issues. He's a comedian. Most of them do. Excuse me. But why would you go knee-jerk, automatic, blame the man for an abusive scenario when it's got nothing to do with you? Okay? Sure, he sounded gruff. Okay? What man wouldn't act like that? What man wouldn't talk like that whenever he's being confronted for something falsely? Or for something else that's emotional to him. Okay? He's not an abuser if he's talking gruffly. Okay? When he sounds butthurt. Alright? Sorry, but defense is a very fickle matter. Okay? Here's a funny little tidbit about all this. When female abusers commit their crimes, they act like the victim. Always act like the victim. Okay? They can get away with anything. Because, oh, but I'm a woman, fuck your feminist ideology. Conservative or liberal. Okay? I'm getting sick and damn tired of it. Okay? You can't keep believing all women. I'm trying to reiterate this. You cannot keep believing all women when you believe the abuser over the abused. And it's almost always the abusive woman that gets away with it. Okay? Okay, and I should know. Alright? I should know. Because as an adult child of a narcissist who basically berated me, who would find every excuse she could to throw my ass in jail. She even at one point accused me of hitting her after I've been in jail. For 4 nights. Okay? Been in jail 4 nights. She accused me of hitting her when she's the one that attacked me. Put that in perspective. Okay? I mean, I know this is a spousal abuse situation, but I've seen it too in regards to others. I mean, I've known 2 men who had to get out of an abusive situation with their children. One of these men was my teacher. My health teacher back in high school. Okay? His wife, this is my teacher that I'm talking about, mind you. This man's wife, ex-wife, had come up to him with a bat in her hands, wondering how she can kill somebody with it. Okay? And is she abused? No. He wasn't even doing anything to her. He just had to drop her like dead weight and get out of that situation. Now, no, I've been rambling a little too long. But number 1, check your situation before you start accusing people. Okay? Don't blindly consider that it's the man that's at fault for the abuse. But consider the possibility that it might be her manipulating the situation to cover her ass. Okay? Keep to Jesus, everybody. Godspeed. Love you all. Please take this into consideration. I'll talk to you again next time.